Here's If You With It.
Bandeauxx.
If I want it, I'ma get it. Let me know if you with it. Let me know if you with it. Bounce. Let me know if you with it. If I want it, I'ma get it. Let me know if you with it. Bounce, bounce, bounce now. Bounce, bounce now. Let me know if you with it. Hey, hey. Bounce, bounce now. Bounce, bounce now. Let me know if you with it. Hey.
So as you can tell with that song, that is really just meant to be another like turn up type song, and I wrote it around the like I had finished out so many other things before getting to this, and I just needed something to, I don't know. There was a certain amount of tracks where I was like, maybe I could just do this with 8, but I'm like, oh, I'm laying on all these other beats that are never gonna see the light of day otherwise, so I might as well just throw them in and really put the plus in Coastal Plus. So, off top, let's talk about those drums that I love so much. Alright. So, your ears do not deceive you. Those are pots and pan sounds going off as percussion. That's the whole Timbaland influence as far as what I'm using, and then I just layer other snares on top of it that are complementary, let's say. I do have some actual beatboxing in here too. Yup. That's crazy. Those are just hi-hats. Let's see what we got up in this channel. Yep, distorted percussion. Yep. Love my percussion. Would never leave it for anything. Yep. Mouth sounds, always good to just throw in any composition just because it makes it sound more interesting. Yup. And then main melody is coming from the power of 2. Distorted to hell, throw through neutron. Let me see what else we did here. Main loop is doing that shit. And then I think, yep, Contact with that one string library I like using, which it's not a standard string library. The dude's name is like Fayaz something, and it's like an Oriental. It's called Oriental something. It's like a lot of different strings and things like that, and I like that because again, Coastal Plus, so electronic rap music filtered through a global lens. That's why I picked the sounds that I pick, and I just say that just so everybody's on one accord. Random chops to just give it some atmosphere. What we got up in here? Oh, this is a good one. So, this is a Mellotron patch, like an instrument gifted to me by Adam of Keys and Crates. Keys and Crates is a great Canadian band. They do all kinds of electronic music. They're now like currently rocking every house party around the world, and big shout out to those guys and big shout out to Adam Toon for hooking me up with all these vintage sounds, which I will be getting use out of. Let's talk about my 808s. Let's see. I have the processing on this. Okay, so I can't tell you exactly what I did to this. It's probably a nice 808 courtesy of X and G. Then just hella processing on it. Nothing too substandard there. Nothing too non-standard. The more I go into this, the more I'm like picking up on just little patterns and stuff that I use for just how I make music generally. And I was like, oh wow, I really liked 808s on this project. So that's If You With It. But wait, there's more. There is actually an If You With It VIP edit. And this is a little more influenced by Miami bass. So I'm from Miami, like originally born and raised in Miami. Been around the world as a DJ, performer, and now like artist, rapper, and everything else. So now that I'm seeing all these like boiler room type events and seeing what people are rocking with, it's like bringing old sounds to the forefront as well as encouraging cross pollination, and that's leading us to new sounds, which I think is a wonderful thing because now you are getting everything you want basically out of like a clubbing experience. If you're a producer, you are suddenly able to play with so many more sounds and tempos, and it just results in good music for everybody. And I will never say no to that. What are you? Oh, okay. We got action. All right, we're back. All right, let's take that off. Take that off. What is straining this so much? I wonder. All the crazy nectar and voice adjustment stuff. Yup, it's nectar. Let's see. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to make sure that we can actually record everything as it's meant to be recorded. No idea. All right. So, meantime, I was very afraid. I'm still trying to find out. I'm like, oh, what else am I running on this that would... Clarity. Clarity is a big, big eater of resources. I didn't even know, man. All right, let's go.
If I want it, I'ma get it. Let me know if you with it. Let me know if you with it. Bounce. If I want it, I'ma get it. Let me know if you with it. Let me know if you with it. Hey, I've been working overseas. I've been tanning in the freeze. From the islands to the streets, I can give you what you need. I can give you what you need. Two-player mode, I'm playing with them. I'm playing with them. I'm playing with them. Tell me who that is. I'm playing with them. I'm playing with them. I'm playing with them. Okay. If I want it, I'ma get it. Let me know if you with it. Let me know if you with it. If I want it, I'ma get it. Let me know if you with it. Let me know if you with it.
Cool. So that's the If You With It VIP edit. I, once again, was in that situation of, I can't just have one song that I play at those tempos. I need a whole other, like, if I get away from, say, Brazilian funk for a second, what else can I play in that tempo range between, like, 120, 130 that can just fit in with everything else going on in the club context, and then enter Miami bass. Shout out to Ballads too, because his edit work kind of threw me in that direction, and I was like using a lot of his edits then. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm just going to treat myself like a sample and see what I can do. So my vocals, once again, like the Playing Favorites VIP edit, I just time stretched it, made it work within the confines. Wasn't overly rappy. And this is a good thing for me personally, because if I have to perform these things out loud, the studio version doesn't always match up with the live version. The live version, I have to account for like breath control and things like that, whereas in the studio, I have infinite times to just do the vocal as precise as I want to. So it sounds great as far as like recorded audio, but as far as me doing it out loud, now I'm running into different kinds of limitations, which means I have to get creative with it. So talking about my chorus real quick. So this is another instance of me using two different drum patterns. drum MIDI, I should say. So I think I slightly rewrote the original If You With It MIDI to just fit these switch out sounds. So there's that. I got some MIDI from another song, which we have not gotten to yet for a specific reason, but we'll get there, and I'll tell you everything once we're there. So all together. So those are the drums. Nothing too out of this world on that one. Let me see. The perks. Everything came from If You With It. I did add some new instrumentation because I've been trying to keep my instrumentation a little more sparse. Yeah, it's just fun. It's supposed to be like a fun thing. So what's more fun than bubbles? Also, for the record, this is one of those instances where I use not an arpeggiator, but just as far as the MIDI programming, I just went in with a randomizer. I threw something in simpler and just took what it gave me. So, different kind of sampling. Sped up bass line, yup. For my effects, nothing too sexy. Yeah, like it's a reverse cymbal. Nothing big. Just gets you to the next section. Let me see what I got up in here. Yeah, okay. So the process for this specific synth was throw a randomizer or riffer or one of those MIDI player tools into Serum and then keep it on key. Cool. I took whatever the randomizer gave me, chopped it, edited it, boom, there I have a lead melody, which is so from the time that I'm saying all this, there's like a very strong like no automation, no nothing kind of factor, and I'm just like, no, I make music in a 21st century kind of way. Haven't gotten quite to the whole AI generated samples thing, even though I know of at least one person who made like a mega hit record with it. And I say mega hit record in the sense of like, oh, this went crazy, it went viral, like Drake and Sexy Red actually jumped on it. You know, things be happening all the time, man. I can't even keep track of it. I think this MIDI was also that same Serum patch. I just had different sections for like the choruses versus the verse parts. So as you can tell, this is a little more subtle, as opposed to this part where it's like, oh yeah, I'm definitely meant to be heard. I'm meant to be in your face. This second Serum, it's meant to be more of like a layer. And then here come the vocalist effects stabs. The cool thing about this is, okay, so the concept of the VIP edit is like go Miami bass with it. Miami bass is like a 1980s genre, so they have a lot of little things that they do in Miami bass that can be for sure updated. So, oh great, the second I'm about to make a good point here, you decide to freeze. There we go. All right, so Ableton built-in instruments and built-in packs because they love their users so much. Yeah, just doing vocal stabs because it's like that's a thing you do in Miami bass, and it's like related to 80s freestyle music, so that's kind of where my head was at when I threw these in. Also, orchestral. Also, Ableton, not a sample, just straight up using the most basic pack imaginable. And there you have it. That's the If You With It remix.
Okay. If I want it, I'ma get it. Let me know if you with it. Let me know if you with it. Bounce. If I want it, I'ma get it. Let me know if you with it. Let me know if you with it.
And that's the If You With It VIP edit. Next up,